Hey there everybody, this is Hare. Welcome back to Tiny Toon Adventures Bust the Bus Loose. We're up to World 5, which takes place in the sky for some reason. Fun fact, in Shonen difficulty you don't actually get to play this level, you jump straight to the final world in the game. And I would probably say with good reason, arguably this stage is the hardest stage in the game, especially when you're playing in challenge difficulty. And you're going to see why very, very shortly. But I will say this, this level does not have any crystal carrots at all, or really just any power-ups at all, aside from like a singular extra life you have to go out of your way to find. But yeah, no power-ups at all, which means if you're playing challenge difficulty, you're basically a one-hit wonder, and that's kind of where all the this is pretty much why I decided this one as essentially was going to be the hardest level in the game. But yeah, I don't know why for some reason I'm not just going fast through the text here. And maybe I was thinking, oh, post thingy me would just do ramble on and on, because sometimes I do that when I do live commentary, and yeah, and there's times I do post commentary I just don't need to, because I've explained the thing, and then I've explained the thing, and then I don't need to explain the thing anymore, and then it just like, yeah, I've done a thing. Things all abound. Speaking of things, this capsule actually takes you up into the sky. Very easy first section, that's all you need to do, just jump on that capsule. After this is where it gets a little bit more difficult. Oh, I say fairly difficult, but it's fairly straightforward at the same time, because you're doing the same sort of small platform hopping you were doing like near the end of the train level in the Wild West area. The difference here is that Hampton's in his biplane here, dropping bubbles, which you can use as platforms. They eventually burst, and you're going to have to be careful because there is a bottomless pit there, and you don't want to be falling down. Hampton will fall down, will go back down to give you bubbles again if you're doing that fall down. Also, I don't know what these checker balls are here for. I'm wondering whether they're the same checker balls you do for Blue Sphere. But anyway, this is another pretty difficult section. You've got to jump on these balloons before they pop to get to this segment. Right above where we are right now is actually where the extra life is I was talking about earlier. I said only power up in the level, and yeah. It's at this point here, however, where things take a difficult turn, because you've got to ride this blimp here, and basically those Castlevania birds, they're going to keep coming at you, and in various waves and patterns, and they, like I said, you don't get any health items, you don't get any health extensions, which, as you can see, because I'm playing on challenge, I am a one-hit wonder, and this is why I personally think this is the hardest part of this. This is probably the hardest part of this game. Some might argue about some things in World 6 being a lot harder, but no, I think this is the hardest part of the game. Because I pretty much get through to this particular attempt. That was the penultimate wave before things happen. And get your CJ memes ready, because we're going on the fail button, because yeah, here's a montage of me just absolutely sucking eggs here. And it kind of annoyed me enough, simply I recorded this the same day I recorded World 2 as well. I pretty much did all of these in one day, apart from like World 1, where I did live commentary. So it basically made me take 5 minutes away from the game, and same thing happened again. Basically reset my game. That's where I was, and got to the penultimate thing again, and ended up doing the exact same things I did the first attempt I did at this, and then the second attempt I fell. But this is actually the successful attempt. So yeah, it only took me 3 attempts after coming back from having a breather from the game. So if I probably could have done with having something to eat at that point anyway. Oh yeah, that being said, all you need to do is just survive the onslaught of the birds. And basically once that's done, the rest pretty much, for the most part, the rest of the stage is actually really easy, as I literally get grazed by that bird there, and really if you saw some of the fails that happened before, I doped past the bird at similar levels and took the hit, and that one just didn't. But yeah, that was the last wave of birds. And once that happened, the balloon pops, and the purple bird from Farewell 76 Squash saves you. The name still escapes me, by the way. But we're onto this section where it's like a small pinball section, except it's not really pinball physics, it's just basically the same physics as the main game. Basically what you want to do, you want to grab enough of those balls so you can summon a little platform there that's dotted line. These infinitely respawn, and you can there's also starting the bubbles as well. So if you want to, you can also grind for stars and extra lives if you so want to. I'm not going to do that, but there's a point that you can actually do it. For this section, you want to be careful for the bump in the middle. It's supposed to help you, but it can screw you over. It can just literally send you all the way back down like it just did that, and nearly kill me. But you're supposed to use the flippers and the bumping condition to get all these balls here to get the flippers in order to get to the next section. You can actually dash on the walls, so you can use that if you want to. But the second section is fairly easy, just go up here. And then you get like 13 stars for that for whatever reason. Usually they're just scattered about and you don't get a chance to get them, but apparently I was in the right place there that I could grab them all, which is nice. I mean, I don't think I really need any more lives at this point, but kind of depends on how well I do this next section, which, to be fair, I pretty much do flawlessly. It's another dashing section, so grab the trophy, dash, and jump at the right times, and you're good to go. Pretty much screwing up any of this in like any way, you're pretty much boned, so try not to, and yeah, pretty much good. And that's basically the level. Now, the bonus game I got for this one, I got the bingo again, but I'm not going to show it. But I am actually going to show off the other minigame that I missed. And I'm going to use this password here, Elmira Shelley Calamity Coyote. This password allows you to play any of the bonus games that you can play, or you can use the roulette if you so want to. They're called by different names, but I want the Junction minigame. This is called Hungry Boy Hampton. And, well, this is also the easy mode version of the game as well. Basically, you want to make the shuffle the board around in such a way that Hampton eats all the apples within the time limit. This one's actually fairly easy. I mean, all these minigames you get from the password will be the same ones you get on children difficulty, so there's that. And you can also press the game doesn't tell you, but you can press the button to go faster. Now this level fails if there's no road for Hampton to walk on, or if you actually if he falls into a black space that you control him. But other than that, it's really simple. It's just that the ones and harder difficulties are pretty complex, and I rarely see this minigame anyway because of reasons, and the game really insists on me playing Mystery Weight Challenge at times. But yeah, that's it for me. Take care, and I will see you later for the final level in the game. Ciao!